Episode 1, the first turnabout. Random shinies. That would be kind of cool. Yes? Yes, right? Hey, Tom. Welcome. Am I bleeding? Uh-oh. She dead. Damn it, why me? Can't get caught. Not like this. Gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Ducky. Ducky. I'll make it look like he did it. Ducky, thank you for the sub. You're awesome. You probably gave them 2 subs now. August 3rd, AM. Ended lobby 2. Wonder who did it. Didn't that guy do it? Hello, Caillou. Have you seen this game? Boy, am I nervous. Right? I can't do different voices. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. What is this? This is the story game, which everybody says is fantastic. So, anyway, how's your day going, or your evening? I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. So I should make her a feminine voice. I can't do a female voice. Shit, that good, huh? It's fine, Duck. You do not have to gift anyone. Okay? Says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. So fucking tired. Well, lay down and enjoy this. This is supposed to be like a movie or something. That you have to listen to me read. Yeah, I object. Yeah. And Ducky, I haven't done the sound effect yet because it kept giving me an error. So I'm gonna get with Gratoni and fix it. You're done with gifts now? You sure? Can't sleep? Maybe this will put you to sleep. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. So Phoenix needs to be my normal voice, right? Over. My life. Everything. It's all over. Huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh. In pain? What happened? Why are you in pain? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Mick? Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh no. Do some stretches. Stretches are good. You can't massage Tom. Tom is underage. You have? Oh. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, this is the boyfriend. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Got a crush on Mia? I got a crush on Mia too. More pain, yeah. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a very simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butt. My best friend since grade school. Oh. Alright, fine. Yeah, see if you can get a massage, Tom. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butt. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Okay. August 3rd. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. This is my first case. RT game. Can you send it to me in DM and pin it? Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. Hope you can control your nerves. No. Am I really? Damn it. Thank you. Div puts you to sleep. Alright, I fixed it. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Uh-oh. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. I am super smart. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? I have no idea. Glad I read the case reports covered so many times. Attorney's badge? I have an attorney's badge. Cindy. Hey. It's... wait, No, no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. I do. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. Yeah, I'm not great with voices. It's about the story, thank you. Because I'm getting very nervous. I'm not very good with voices. Really? I'll have to check them out. I do like to watch stuff when I go to sleep. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. Well, thank you, Ducky. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was blunt force trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Alright, Tom, I hope you feel better. Well, he was saying to watch it after I was done. I'm not gonna watch it until after I'm done. You seem so much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Give the judge a goofy voice. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. This game gets hard. That's what you're here for. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. You still have to check the court record frequently. You already told me that. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Fortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easy. Could be bad. Oh lordy. He looks very confident for a murder trial victim. Mr. Butts. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Yeah, they died. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just taking my phone call. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it. I don't believe any of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see that kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Smart? Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Oh, is this our first chance to object? Squid! 48 months, Jesus. You want to say something you won't? Stop him from answering. Have you played this game? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant! Irrelevant! You didn't see, but I pointed at the monitor. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I just gonna drop dead. You're tired? What happened? You been working? Yeah, I was gonna say something too, but I didn't. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Dumb. Yes, quite. Wow, that was delayed, wasn't it? I hydrate. Thank you. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or didn't you? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do you do? Always been tired. That was really delayed, yeah. Have him answer honestly. I mean, we know he didn't kill him. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. You are the sugar daddy for streamers, but you're the sugar son. Because you're 20 years younger than me. Thank you for those, King. You should shout yourself out. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She was at home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Uh-oh. We won't talk about that, alright. Well, that simplifies things. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Liar! Objection! Thank you. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my window was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Salway to the stand. Frank's the killer, right? No. Mr. Salway, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Salway, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh, Mr. Sawit, it took me a second, okay? I'm sorry, but it took me a second. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Wailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. So she went inside? He went inside? You just got it and you played it before. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran away was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. He should be called Mr. Dunnit. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. From noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Okay. Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. I saw a couple lies. What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, and it's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Yeah. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. So he said he didn't go inside. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Unable to go inside. So the time of day is wrong. He said he didn't go inside. So if I go back here, and go here. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. What? What did I do wrong? There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. Shalom, our vet Spectre here. Hello, Gertania. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Shalom, Harvey Spectre here. I thought you were, like, sounding out Norwegian for me. At first. Oh, Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. He was very sure of it. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. saw it. Why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Oh, well, gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Oh, of course Gertania gets it right away.
I see an...
Lies always beget more lies.
By the way, Domino, I'm really jealous of that emote because it's actually really well made.
Thank you, Squid.
Alright, what energy are we getting?
I was gonna shout out Apples later. Been forgetting to do shoutouts, so I appreciate it. 3 through 1, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Let me take some pain pills. Someone saw it, yeah. But I think he done it, so his name should be Done It. Everybody drink. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. But he didn't go inside the apartment. It just hydrated. See, you heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Well, you just watch it. Not much point pressing him on that one. Oh, that's what pressing means. I didn't know what Q did. Christina played this through the entirety. It was really fun. Well, good, hang out. Because I'm kind of curious, like... So, he said he didn't go in the apartment. Oh, the electricity was out. I am stupid, I'm sorry. No spoilers and just smile away the pain when she struggles. Fuck you. Evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Wait. Does that hurt me? I did it wrong. Alright, I did it wrong. I know what I did. Okay. Objection! Hi, Ducky. I'm gonna be really sad if he's actually the killer. Prosecution has said there's a blackout at the time of the discovery. This record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Does anyone have a towel? Wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw? Court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. What credibility? That, and you seem rather, distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. I know, I said... I was saying if there was a twist. Okay. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it! There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Wow, that was really bad. It was the judge. It's not a clock, though, is it? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just to answer the question, Mr. Saw. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is on a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Hey, Lucario, welcome! How you been, dude? Battle music. Did you see the Echo Elite? No, I have not. Since he gets a second one. Go ahead. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock, but you could not see it. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. No, regulars can post links, that's fine. Ducky, 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 ducky. Thank you. But, dude. You're awesome. I appreciate it. You had this game on Steam before your account got hacked? Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I really like my Steam account. I don't want it to get hacked. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! Enjoy the emotes. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Ah! Yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. Grocery boy, welcome. Biggest vacation incoming. Woo! I'm excited. You can do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. 51 months. Dude, I thought... it was 43 months. And I remember when we hit 50. Jesus. What is wrong with me? Alright, Apples. Please don't. Please don't hack it. You leave in just a few hours. Wow. Oh, did you know Craftopia is on Xbox Game Pass now? So maybe a lot more people can play it. As long as you're not going... And remember to take your meds. As long as you are not going to hack my account. Ace. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Ooh. Dispatch your meds for the trip. Nice. Are you flying or driving? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. But I mean, this still means that the clock time was off. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. So this is actually a contradiction. Ooh, popcorn and chocolate. Nice. Yeah, it's only a 3-hour drive. Nice. Nice. Why were you so certain about the time? Objection! What? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. But if he struck the victim with the clock, it said 1 o'clock. France is not... That's not the time change. Ooh, all nice and shiny, and you don't have to worry about love bugs. Here in Florida, we have these things called love bugs. And when it's love bug season, they ruin your car. Absolutely ruin your car. Look, the clock. I heard no... I mean, I saw... Ah! Ew. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. Killed her and he could burn. He should burn. Burn! Give him death. Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Oh, that's a quick trip. That escalated quickly, yeah. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. heard was definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply...
Hype train?
Is there a hype train? No. Don't, dude. Y'all give me so much already. Dude. Oh. We already had a hype train. We're fine. We're fine. I've been crying like non-stop. all year. Alright. Examine the clock's batteries. Ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Yeah, I don't think it triggered. I think it requires 3 or 5 events. Do you know Gritania? Oh, Gabe is just... Everybody's just laughing and waiting for me to pick the wrong thing. And sort your cards. Enjoy! 5 but 5 dependent. Independent, yeah. The entire court looking at you for hours on the end, sitting there waiting for an answer. The cat knows we're leaving. He sees the luggage. What would examining the clock's batteries do? We haven't talked about the neighbors at all. And sounding the clock. Oh, the sounding the clock will show the time is off, right? But yeah, I understand. I do understand. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker, after all. Uh-oh. Oh no. How good of a hider is he? You did good, my apprentice. Yay. Oh, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? See, I was talking about the time difference, wasn't I? 11:25. Heck. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha? Ha ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? So close. Mr. Wright, this is actually gonna go a long way to help me like this type of man. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. What? Yes, Your Honor. It means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross of Mr. Frank Sawit. Come all the way down here to testify and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal. Criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Sure, I almost had him. Prove it with logic. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Yeah? I mean, Chief. Listen up, Miss Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the fact. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? And the batteries. Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Yeah, he said it was 3 hours slow. It's better than Doki Doki. I survived Doki Doki. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. No? After Horny Jail. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course, there's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a shadow of a doubt. Tough words. So you pull this one off. See the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Have mercy on me. Take that. Excuse me, this proves your claim. How? Can't see what that evidence has to do with the clock. I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how to prove it. That's a passport? The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. on the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. Oh. Victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Oh. See? I was close. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Bossy! Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Kinda wish I had a webcam right now. Hello, Bossy. Yeah, I wasn't thinking because here, I was saying, you know, that's not the time difference between here and France. But of course, I don't know where Phoenix Wright is, so... You know, the entire world is 5 hours off from France, right? Hello, Bossy. How are you? This is a great game. Ah! Oh, Ducky. Oh, he is slayed. He has been slain. I have to talk to Rockstar support because your account. Oh no. Well, you do that right away. Do that because I want to get your account back. He dies from a stroke. That would be disappointing. We want him to burn, burn, burn. Well, the case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but... The court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Faster the better they are at helping. I hope so. Social Club. I don't know much about Rockstar. I know I have an account, but court is adjourned. I didn't get to say motion for dismissal. Turns out Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as the salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim was at home. After he left, Mr. Sawat let him in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I am a pro. Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Is she my love interest? If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What? Good, wait, no, I mean, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Forever. Larry, she was not. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. You go with me. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. 48 hours? Yeah. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Hey there, take this. It's a present. Thank you. Present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she's just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? What? Larry can make a weapon. Everyone run. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't some chum to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Shane! And Shane, what you up to? We have survived our first murder trial. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Ooh. We are good. I've wanted to play this for a long time. Ducky got it for me. Finally getting to play it. And we've been playing Elden Ring. And Siege. But this is good. Have you ever played this? Never let go of what you believe in, ever. I'm not good at voices, but hopefully everybody's entertained. Everybody's enjoying it. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Ducky, ducky, ducky. Ducky, thank you for the sub. And Shane, thank you for popping in. I can still play online with it? With a hacked account? What if you change your password? Hey, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Road tunes have been downloaded. What is your first song when you go off on your road trip to Vegas? Love you too, Ducky. We are all friends and family here. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And change passwords on the PC. That sucks. Rockstar does GTA, and that's about it, right? Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." Okay. Oh, Nick's. Nick. Okay. Must debut album. I think you've played me some of their stuff. The name sounds familiar. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. What? I want to hear the story. This is a really good story.